So today I'm going to share an insight about, how this morning I used some words I use the words I don't know how, and in using those words, that it really created a powerful insight for me that I just thought I've got to share this with my audience. And I said then, I don't know how, and then followed by a statement. And, maybe you've said that yourself. Maybe a few times you've said that. I know that I probably said it many times over the years. But then suddenly, as soon as I wrote those words down, and I was writing the words down, and maybe that's why it was more impactful for me. And I was able to have this insight to bring to you, because once I wrote those words down, I don't know how, I realized just how powerful those words are. Do you understand at all how powerful those words are? I don't know how, because the power of words can be powerful, that they work for you or they work against you. And that's, I guess, why I'm particularly mindful about my own words and making sure that when the words that I use that come out of my mouth are working in my favor, they're working for me. And this morning when I wrote those words down, I don't know how, boy, it was just a huge insight. So before diving into this topic, I want to tell you about two fantastic added benefits that you get for watching the video, and that go beyond just what you take away from the video. First, we're going to give you a free membership in the ELF Academy. That's the academy that my partner Kat and I started. That's called the Easy, Liberated, Fun Academy, where we help people to learn more about living a life that's easy, liberated, and fun. Click on the link down there in the description and get your free membership in the ELF Academy. Secondly, is that we have our premier course, which is a 16-week course on the 3 steps to create your easy, liberated, and fun life magnetically. And I want to give you a big discount on that. I want to give you a 92% discount on that course that we created. And so as we go along here, there's going to be a discount code that pops up for those who stay and watch the video all the way through. And that'll give you that 92% discount. Now, I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate my subscribers. And I want to thank you for hitting the bell so that when I come on live stream, or when I go ahead and put in a new video, that you'll get notifications of that. And I want to thank you for giving the video a like, and also making any comments that you'll make and asking questions, because all of these things really help to tell YouTube that you want this content, this information to be seen and known out there. So let's get back to this idea of I don't know how, because words are powerful, and we don't often enough understand how powerful our words are. And one of the things that we teach in the ELF Academy, the only energy you have 100% power over is your personal energy. And there are 3 components of your personal energy. There is your words, your thoughts, and your feelings. And so here with the words, it could be words that you think, I don't know how, or it could be words that you speak, I don't know how. There's a lot of power in that, and you have 100% control over that power. And so let me just share with you here how I had this insight today. Every day, one of the ways that things I do in my morning routine every day is that I go ahead and have this daily template that I use. It's a daily template that I created for myself, and then also it's something where we go through this actually, and how using this kind of a form every day in your life can really help you in creating a life that you love the most. And we do that in the ELF Academy in that 16-week course. We don't do that for all the free members. We do things for the free members, but not everything. And this is one of the forms that we share, and that is where there's a daily action template. And so this is, and it's a little different. It's different for everybody. People can customize a little bit, but this is my daily action template. I go over this at the end of my work day every day, and I go over it to the first part of the day. At the end of the day, I go ahead and I fill it in with things like, for instance, what is one thing I'm going to accomplish tomorrow? And so that way I set it up for tomorrow so that when I get up in the morning, I already know what I am doing for the day. And I can start my day out really powerful that way. But you see here, there's this one area here that says, where was I uncomfortable yesterday? And was I uncomfortable with money and cash available? Was I comfortable with uncomfortable with time? And was I uncomfortable with my energy, my effort, my focus? Where was I uncomfortable? And so every day I take and write something into this little box here. And so today I was writing something in, and I ended up where I wrote a bit of a couple sentences, and then I said, I don't know how to da 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 da, and I kept then writing about what I don't know how to, and it wasn't even just 10 seconds, and it hit me. Oh my gosh, those are such powerful words. I am actually creating by writing that. And maybe you're writing something like this, or maybe you're saying something like this, or maybe you're thinking something like this, but I am then creating an energy in my own life where I am limiting and restricting myself. When I say I don't know how, that basically keeps me in the life I have right now. And I love my life. I have a great life, and I love the life that I've created. And it truly is. It's a life that I created and love the most today. But that doesn't mean it's the life that I want for tomorrow. And so that's the thing, though, is that I'm working to create an even greater life for tomorrow. And it'd be like, you could take your favorite meal and have that. Imagine having that every single day for the rest of your life. It wouldn't be your very favorite meal in a month from now. And so it's these things that it's important to then understand how to use the power of our words, and how sometimes the power of our words actually keeps us from having the things that we want in life. And so this idea of using these words, when I wrote down these words, I don't know how, and then I completed the sentence, but then about 10 seconds later, I said, wait a minute. Oh man, those are terribly limiting words. When I wrote those words down, I don't know how, it's like it just creates a roadblock. And that roadblock then is just like running into a brick wall. And that's what it felt like this morning. When I said those words, I don't know how, because I'm very aware of these things in my own energy. And that's, I did a course on the power of words. And this idea that when I said then, I don't know how, because I'm not perfect. I'm still on my journey, learning things every day as well. And I want to share these things with you, these insights with you, when I have these things to share. And so when I ran into that brick wall, I don't know how, I realized that statement, the power of those words, is that it would keep me right where I was at, instead of creating somehow an opportunity, doors to open for me to move forward. It just makes me stuck right there in my place. And so when I realized that, 10 seconds afterwards, I went back and I erased those words and I changed them. And here's what I changed them to. I changed it to, I want to figure out how. Instead of saying, I don't know how, I changed them to what I want. Because you see, I don't know how is where I was. And when you use your words to just kind of repeat where you were, then that doesn't give you any opportunity to go anywhere but stay stuck where you're at, because it creates a different energy. I've said this before, our magnetic energy is like this inner waves of energy that goes out from us like a radio tower. And so those waves of energy are going to connect with the people, the things, and the opportunities, and bring them back to us that are either going to move us forward or going to keep us stuck. And when you use the words, I don't know how, that brings back people, things, and opportunities that keep you stuck. When you use the words, I want to figure out how, that brings back people, things, and opportunities to help you to figure out how, so you can move forward. And that is the power of your words. And it wasn't even 5 minutes that went by, and I figured out exactly what it is that I was wanting to know. And it was just like the most amazing experience. And so then the next thing is, once you figure something like that out, is then you figure out what is my next step then. And that's where, we have on here this form, the one thing to accomplish today, and then 2 additional actions to take today. And so then that's where, using a system like this form and all really can be useful and helpful in your life. But I'm not here to teach on that. I'm here just to help you to understand that your words can either keep you stuck where you're at, and a comment, a phrase, a thought, a written word that would say, I don't know how, is going to keep you stuck where you're at. But if you simply turn that around by saying, well, wait a minute, what do I want? I want to figure out how to, that opens up a new energy and opens up doors that then helps you to move forward in your life. And so that's what we're here to help you to do, is to keep moving forward in your life. And so I appreciate your being here today. Here's that discount code, discount 92. And so you can click on the link down there in the description. It'll take you to where you can put that discount code in. It's all caps, discount, the word discount, and then the number is 92. And there's no space in between discount and 92. It's all one word. And so you put that into the place for the coupon code, and you can see where you can go ahead and get our 16-week premier course really in a great way. And so you learn a lot more of these kinds of things in that course as well, because we want to teach you how to live an easy, a liberated, and a fun life. And so that's all for today. Thanks a lot for being here. Until next time then.